Morning Motor Cars. It is Friday, September 21st. No anniversaries this weekend, but we do have three birthdays. Two of them on the 21st. At the body shop, we have Scott Stannard, and in Toyota Service, we have Nick Vernon. And then on the 22nd, in Toyota Sales, we have Mitch Sanchez. So happy birthday to all of you. Our thoughts go out to Mike Thomas's family during this difficult time. In case you haven't heard, Mike is or was a service advisor at Honda, and he passed away unexpectedly this past week. I'd also like to send a shout out to Chuck, Matt, Tara, Trevor, Brittany, Brian, and Sarah for their help putting together our entry so that Chuck will win Time Magazine's Dealer of the Year. Thanks also to Terry Troy at the Greater Cleveland Auto Dealers Association for his help on making Chuck's story relatable and concise. Truly appreciate that. We are collecting items to donate to local animal shelters at both stores, so if you want to make a contribution there, please do. We also have an adoption event on October 13th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Honda with Cuyahoga County Animal Shelter. So if you're looking to get a new pet, that's the place and the time. I read some interesting stuff this past week, and I'm just going to share one of them with you. Customers and their behavior continue to change. How they shop, where they buy, why they buy, and how they communicate with each other and with us. The study that I read was on LinkedIn, and it was actually somebody that I've read quite a bit of their stuff. They do quite a bit of research as far as customers go, especially millennials and their behavior patterns. And it said that the average customer today who has a consistently good experience with a business almost never says anything about it to anyone on social media or anywhere else. But if they have a less than perfect experience, they post it on an average of 5 different social media platforms, where an average of 300 people see it per platform, even if it's a local business, and thousands or millions if it's a national brand. The study also found that fewer than 1 in 5 unhappy customers ever come back to that business, no matter what the business does to try and re-earn their business. Here's the kicker. Most of those customers don't even tell the business that they had the problem. Instead, they go straight to social media. 30% of the unhappy customers are competitors intentionally trying to destroy the business's reputation, even if it's just a local business. And in these days of anonymous posts, that's easy to do. 1 or 2 damning posts can destroy a business, even if they're not true. The study suggested that even small businesses spend as much time and money as they can afford policing their reputation to see what's being said about them on every social media platform, even the ones that old guys like me don't personally use. The study also suggested that no matter who the unhappy customer is, within an hour or 2 of their post at most, you have to reply and as publicly as possible, apologizing, showing concern for the customer and their experience, and saying what you're willing to do to make things right. Again, even if the customer is real, we're probably not going to win them back. The point is, other customers and potential customers will see that we responded quickly with genuine empathy and tried right from the get-go to make things right. And that's all you can do. Now let's talk about the difference between internal and external customers. I had an interesting conversation about that this week. As you may have guessed, there isn't any. A customer is a customer, and if we don't provide the same level of service to an internal customer as we do for an external customer, how can anyone feel good about recommending motor cars to their friends and neighbors? It's a slippery slope. The moment that you say that one type of customer doesn't deserve the same level of service as another, whether you're talking about groups of internal customers or group of external customers or combinations of the two, the line that marks how much less service they get starts to move. Eventually, it disappears altogether, and service declines for all customers. That's not what Motor Cars is about, fortunately. The reason that we have multiple generations of employees that work here is because Motor Cars is a place where we can always feel good about recommending our company and our coworkers to everyone that we know. It's our job to make it that way. It's in our bones and it's part of our Motor Cars culture. We're rightfully proud of the awards that we win, and we earn them by treating every customer like they're our mom. Now I'd like to introduce some new interns that we have working down here at the BDC. Have a good weekend, Motor Cars.
Hello, my name is India Hawkins. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm 20 years old. I'm a new mother of a 3-month-old baby. I was introduced to this opportunity by a WOD program, and I hope to get hired in when the program is complete. I also want to find something in a company that I can turn into a career.
Hello, my name is Shamia Williams. I am 24 years old. I have been in customer service for over 8 years with the same company. I worked as a sales associate. I found out about this Honda position to opportunities unlimited, and I thought that it would be a good fit for me because I am looking for a position with more opportunity for advancement.
Hello everyone, I'm Katara. I'm 20 years old. I'm a very people-oriented person. I love assisting others. I love to laugh and listen to music. My child is my biggest motivation in my life. Having a son has changed my life in every way. My main goal in life is to ensure he has everything he needs. I found out about this job as well, you program I'm in. I hope to make a good impression on David Manager here in BTC so that I can become a permanent employee here. I look forward to working for this fast, growing, amazing company. Thank you for that opportunity.